on our clinic last night that was, up for an item on the board agenda. We had a few questions that we didn't have answers to, and so we were uncomfortable making a recommendation to the board, so we just took it off the agenda. We're going to review that, get a little bit more community input, and I really don't know if it'll be back on the agenda or not. We're going to get some more community input, and then we'll see where we proceed from there. But we did take it off the agenda last night, and it was not presented to our Board of Trustees.
Yeah, so I guess that was before the meeting?
Yes.
Taken off?
Yes, sir.
Can you, what are some of the questions you had? Can you talk about that?
Well, not really. It's mainly operational. The district is going to have to invest $500,000 in getting an operational site. And we had some concern about how long this grant would last and what we would do with that facility if the grant wasn't renewed. I mean, it's just some real basic questions that we had. We also had a question about, off-site people coming in to use the facility. And in today's day and time, when social, emotional issues, which was the main reason we were looking at the clinic anyway, was to try to meet the social, emotional needs of not only our students, but our staff. But, it would be, at this time, it would be open to people outside the district, and that was a concern to all of us. If you have social, emotional issues, by definition, there's some danger signs there, especially for the district students, and we spend a great deal of money, time, and planning on safety of all our students, and that was a concern that I think we're going to have to address satisfactorily, before we move forward.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't realize that part, that so does it kind of have to be open to the general public?
Well, that's the question that we had. We're trying to see if it does not have to be open to the general public. That's one direction. And if it does, that's another. And I'm not saying that these people don't need help and that we're not sympathetic for them, but our main responsibility in Longview ISD is to our students and our staff. And there should be other people taking care of the general population. And that's what we have to zero in on. We have to know, can we target this to our students and our faculty, which is our responsibility. And that's our goal, that's our duty, that's what we're here for, to help these folks be successful. And while we have a heart and a concern for the general public, that's not technically our goal and what we try to do in Longview ISD.
It might have to be open to the general public, because then you got traffic coming in that's not there for the school.
That correct, yes, and that was the issue that we weren't comfortable with, and we're going to involve some people in the community, take another look at that, and see where it goes from there.
So that might be a deal breaker, I guess, if it is open to the public.
I'm afraid it probably will be. And it's not, here again, it's not that we're not concerned for them, but our number one concern is for the safety of our students and our staff. I can't say that we'll be ever put on the agenda again till we get some answers to these questions.